Okay, so what we are going to do in this video, we're gonna make this piece. Okay, so let's put, as you can see, this is a cabinet part. This is the upper cabinet, um, one of the sides. So we're gonna go back to BSS Works. What we're gonna do first, we're gonna create a new file. Okay, so then when you create a new file, we're gonna go and put the length and the width. So let's say that the cabinet is 36 inches, the high, and 12 inches deep, 0.75. So let me explain over here on the piece again what we have. So this is 12 inches deep, 36 inches from here to here. Okay, so this is what we got over here. Oh, I don't know why it's creating another one. Let me see. Okay, now we got the piece over here. Okay, so after doing this, the next thing that we're gonna do is just create a mailing again, like always, and just put another program. It's gonna be calling code. So we're gonna just deselect the diameter, and the depth we're gonna leave it to cut through. Okay, so then we're gonna go to 3A compressor again, 3A. Okay, my 3/8. Okay, and then we are going to the right, lead in 45 and 45, and we're gonna put additional data, and we're gonna go to vertical RAM, and we're gonna put 2 passes. Okay, and avoid output between the cuts. Okay, let me put the phone a little bit more down. It's difficult to make a video once holding a phone. So what we're gonna do in this case, we are going to go to a figure, and then rectangle again, and then from the corner, the length is gonna be LPX, and the another one LPY, length of the piece on the y-axis. Okay, so now we got our piece, the cutout of the piece, but we still need a lot of things. We still need the 1/4 groove over here, and we need the bores. So what we are going to do next, we're gonna go to milling again, and milling, and then we're gonna put this one, we're gonna call it groove. Okay, and deselect it, and instead of depth going through, we're gonna go 0.375, half of the material. Okay, 3/8, and then we're gonna go with the 1/4 down, 1/4 down. Okay, and on the first video, I think that I messed it up. When I mean down, means that on the upper it's gonna give you a clean cut. Okay, on the upper side, 1/4 down fluid means that on the upper side it's gonna give you a clean cut. Okay, and we're gonna go on the right side, and probably we're gonna put over here vertical runs. It's just one. We're gonna leave it how it is, and probably lead in 45 too, and lead out 45. Initial extension and final extension we're gonna see depending on how the material is behaving. We're gonna use it. So now we're gonna go to groove and the path, like always, and starting point. On a starting point, we're gonna change the starting point on the y-axis, because I want my groove to start on 0.75 on the y, and then on this case we can go always to figure, Let me see what's happening. Okay, figure, and then rectangle. Length, LP, X, minus 0.375, and then on the y-axis 0. We're gonna put 3125, 160 more than 1/4. We just want to make sure that the material. So let me see what happened over here. As you can see, since I use a rectangle in a starting point, instead of the starting point, we're gonna delete the starting point. We're gonna go back to the rectangle and corner Y 0.75. Okay. And now it's good, but it's cut on the outside. Now it's wrong. So we're gonna go back to the piece and we're gonna go to the left side. So then now let's see what's gonna happen. So as you can see, we have our groove, but there is only one little problem over here. We need this to go a little bit more this side. So we're gonna go on the corner X, we're gonna go negative 0.25 probably. But if we do this, we need to go, let's go 0.25, then instead of 3/8 over here on the LPX minus 0.375, we're gonna go minus 0.125. Okay, so now the piece stay the same. Over here we had 3/8 and a little bit more this side so it can cut correctly. So now we have something that looks good. Okay, so then what about the boring? So then in this case we go to boards and then vertical boards. Okay, so as you can see, generic board, horizontal, vertical boards. Okay, you have a lot of options. We're gonna use generic boards. Okay, and over here, what I like to do in this case, I always like to put it like 6 inches, the starting point, and then 3 inches. So it's gonna start 3 inches from here and 6 inches from here. Okay, and then we're gonna just go diameter and depth 0.375, and in order, so for the adjustable shelf is 5 millimeters. We use 5 millimeters, and additional data, nothing over here on repetition. That's what we need. Select a straight line, and we're gonna use, let's say, like 6. We need to see X step 6. I'm sorry, 1.26 X steps, and let's put 6 of them. If you put 1.26, I'm gonna show you right now. Let me see. I don't want to make the video too long. Okay, but we need more. We need at least like probably like 20. Okay, right there it looks good. You see? So what we can always do is that we can always copy this one and just paste it. And then on the second one, what you can do is just change some parameter. Go over here on the number 2 and deselect number 1. And then on the y-axis, you're gonna put 2 inches. So now your corner is gonna be this corner, not that corner. So now the machine, since it already knows, so that means 2 inches up. Instead of the 3 inches down, now we're gonna go 2 inches up. And you're gonna see now the difference. Voila, this is how it's done quickly. So now we already have everything that we need on this piece, but like I said, 1.26 is because when you go to machining toolings, you see over here I got the 5 millimeters. So that's the distance between this one to this one, 1.26. So the machine automatically is gonna use 4 of them at the same time, and if you have more like this one and that one, it's gonna use 5 of them at the same time. Okay, so that's good, because that means that the machine is gonna go do 4 holes and then 4 another one, 4, and it's gonna finish quick. You don't want to spend the whole time doing bores. And then to add the 3 millimeters, we're gonna make another video, because we don't have no more so much time, and the video is already long. It's 10 minutes. So in the next video, we're gonna do this. The next thing that we're gonna do in the next video is that we're gonna add the holes where the screw is going. So like that, your employee don't mess it up. Okay, so that will be all.